Previously on Trips and Holidays. Hello and welcome back. Here we are at Budapest Airport. So the family's split. One half is going straight down to the Lake Balaton, where we're spending a week, and my mum and I are spending a few days here in Budapest. Hello and welcome back. We are now taking the train to the Balaton. So we've decided, rather than taking our usual route via the Metro 2 to Déli Pályaudvar, we're going on a slightly more interesting route, and it's probably not that much longer. So we're taking the 4 and 6 all the way to the end station at Györ, and then from Györ, it's just one stop down to Déli Pályaudvar. No wonder you're confused. So here we are at Balaton Almaty. We made it here. That is the end of part 1. Welcome back. Today is Friday. We have left Balaton and we are on a delightful 2-hour road trip to Sopron. Really then, now we're about half an hour away still. Hello and welcome back. We've left the hotel, we've dropped off our bags, we've left the car in an underground car park. We're now walking to Sopron station to catch a train to Vienna, where we will be spending 2 days. And that is the end of part 3. I think we are in luck. So this one actually seems to go on to Bratislava after Vienna. So we actually passed through here on our train trip to Budapest, although apparently I was asleep at the time. I don't remember any of it. Although I remember seeing a model of this in Miniversum in Budapest. Here is our U1 train. We're here at Pratastern, the main station. Well, we made it to our boat on time, luckily enough. Soon to be in the Docklands. So like I said, the Donau we saw yesterday was the Donau Canal, and this is the actual Donau, which is a bit out. Hello and welcome back. We are now deep in the bowels of Wien Hauptbahnhof station, trying to find our way out to street level so we can find our museum. Hello and welcome back. We made it. We found the tram eventually. The platforms were incredibly staggered, and also for some reason the tram platform was shared with the road, so the cars were driving onto the platform. It was really weird. Hello and welcome back. Here we are in Vienna Hauptbahnhof, or Wien Hauptbahnhof. Over there you can see a rail jet in the distance. I just missed it because my phone took a while to turn back on. I've been keeping it off to conserve the battery. So we've got about 20 minutes until our train comes. I'm not sure how long the battery is going to last, but until then, let's see what there is to see. And we have made it back. We have made it to Sopron. We're off our train now. We're going to drive to our hotel, which is a bit out of town, this one. And that is the end of part 4. Built in 1482, the Sopron Monastery was populated by the local Pauline monks. The original building was destroyed in 1532 by the advancing Ottomans, then rebuilt between 1610 and 1644 and was used as a hospital and shelter. In 1891, the monastery was returned to the church, who turned it into a nunnery for Carmelite nuns. In 1950, under the new communist regime, the Carmelite nuns were forced out and it was once again turned into a community centre. It was handed back to the Carmelite nuns in 1990. By this point, the building was in such a bad state that the Carmelite nuns could not live in it, so in 2004 it was sold, and it was completely overhauled in 2009, opening as a hotel retreat in 2010. Upon returning to Sopron by train, the Frankel family pick up the car from Sopron and drive to the monastery, where they spend the night. We have now left our monastery hotel in Sopron. We are going to spend the afternoon and evening in Györ, where we'll also be spending the night, and then tomorrow we will be driving to Budapest. welcome back. Here we are in Györ town centre. It's not the nicest of places, to be honest. We are on a hunt to find my grandma's old flat, as she grew up here. So we have arrived in our flat, the beautiful, great town of Györ. It's picturesque, truly. But we found the old synagogue, which is in a pretty good state compared to some of the buildings here, clearly renovated relatively recently. So, funnily enough, my grandma's old house is bang in the middle of the Jewish quarter. We're not entirely sure why. Oh wait, actually there's fencing here. I just noticed. I know, I'm really unobservant. There's fencing here, so maybe they're renovating this bit of it or something. I have no idea, to be honest. Today is Thursday. Our penultimate day and our final full day here in Europe before we return to not Europe, or as it is known, Great Britain. We woke up today in Györ, a lovely place which makes Rochdale look like Brighton. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. But luckily we are escaping to Budapest in the near future after a short walk into the centre, where we will be spending our final night, and then tomorrow we will take our flight back to Manchyland, the land of rain, pain and trains. So we are now leaving Györ. Well, we've just kind of left Györ in the car before we begin our road trip back to Budapest. Mum wanted us to stop and have a look at this monument to a Hungarian Jewish poet who was killed during the death marches at the end of the Holocaust. And he wrote many famous poems about his time in the labour camps and on the death march itself. And not far away, on another kind of patch in the middle of nowhere, there is the actual mass grave. And we have made it back to Budapest. We will spend the afternoon and the night, and then tomorrow we are flying back to Manchyland. Here's a trolley. It's one of the relatively older trolleys, as in not the brand new ones. Hello and welcome back after popping over to a coffee shop in Opera to meet our family, met some relatives. We have joined up with Dad, and we have the afternoon free. We don't really have anything to do, to be honest, so we're just going to kind of wander around.
So we've been walking around Hungary, Budapest, a bit aimlessly for the past hour or so, and we've come across the Dohány utca shul, which we came to visit in April 2015. It's the biggest shul in Europe, and it is quite a beautiful building. And welcome back. Here we are in the chicken coop in Budapest airport. I think that's our plane again. Once again, it's Primera under jet2.com. If you've enjoyed this 5-parter, do subscribe, and I will see you at some future point in time. Hello and welcome back. Here we are at Sopron station. We're at platform 7B, waiting our train to Vienna, or Wien as it's known in German, or Bécs as it is known in Hungarian. So, politics, right? Oh god damn it. Hello and welcome to the David Frankel Show. Haven't said that in a while. So, summer 2016 has drawn to a close, and I am now entering year 11, the year of GCSEs. God help me.